Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today on Tallidus Plays, we have what I might consider a supplemental episode here. Again, we started chopping down trees at the end of our previous episode, and we need to level up carpentry. To do that, I've decided to basically wipe out this entire forest behind our home base. We'll leave some of these trees in front just for a little bit of ambience, but we're going to be cutting down a ton of trees until we get to level 2 carpentry. Then I'm going to go see if we have a book for level 3. Alright, so I'm going to hop in the van and just kind of drive on over and check with him. Because we have a few items that we could trade. And I'm still up for the potential of kind of leasing out the services of a better craftsman, because the water is already turned off, as we knew from our previous episode. So I would really like to get these rain collecting barrels up, but the thing is, it's very hard to move them when they're full of water. Kind of logically makes sense. So what I'm trying to do is have somebody who is skilled at carpentry come over to the base and just build, a set of stairs, an upper floor area, and some rain collection barrels on the second story that kind of can then plumb into the sink in my kitchen. It's not a really tough job. I just don't have the carpentry skill to do it yet. So we're going to keep grinding up the skill, but this is my short-term option that I'm going to try to figure out here. And I think, again, I have 3 cans of sulfuric acid. I guess technically 2 in total. But I got the roasting pan he was looking for, and I also have a bag of that asphalt powder mixture. I think that's a full bag. So, again, some valuable items that he might be willing to trade for, and we could possibly trade for his services. So, we're going to head to his last known location. Again, he's got a shop pretty much right next to the hub, so it's very easy to find. We already have sort of a, I guess you could call it a gentleman's agreement to work together. I provide him with some raw resources, and down the line, whenever they enable us to craft the zombie virus cures, he's going to float a couple my way. So hopefully he'll remember, the good gestures and good faith. Last time he gave me some screws and a metal pipe for my vehicle claymore, but I didn't realize that the screws are extremely common in things like alarm clocks, and the metal pipe, while it's technically not rare, everyone on the server has been grabbing them to craft their own vehicle claymores, so they are sort of rare by scarcity. So, oh, another player is building a laboratory, so clearly I was not, alone in that idea. And here we go. I think this is Jiggly's base. Let's kill the engine here. Actually, let's drive off to the side. I don't want to have a car hit us. Okay, I can drive off here. See, again, he's clearly got his rain barrels over his sink. 4 barrels there. Sink is presumably right underneath that middle tile. Let's head on over and see. I think I hear somebody talking around here. Hello, is anybody home? Jiggly, you there? I think his vehicle's still out. Last time I checked, he had like 2 or 3 vehicles inside of his garage, so he's probably out. I am hearing something moving around over here. Let's check it out. Little Buddy Christ statue on the top of the roof there. That's cool. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing some voices. You know what? They actually sound pretty smooth. See if that stays.
So you get that from the what? From the what? From flour, you make small pieces of dough.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Do you just find the flour at stores and stuff, or do you have a way of making it?
No, unfortunately they don't have the mod where you can make it, so you have to find it.
Howdy.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh, we got all sorts of wares here. Let's see, I'm going to read the welcome here.
But if you find sausages, even like the Vienna sausages, if you can make your own sausages, it's even better. So you get the casing from rabbits, and you can make your own sausage. You can make them really high calorie. And then you use sausage with
I like
that
that.
small bits of dough that I just gave you.
Flour, salt, butter,
Or
milk, bacon.
for the easier way, you can just get like a Vienna sausage and open that up and use that.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
No problem. Happy to talk food anytime.
Yeah, are you here a lot?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm gonna bring you a gift.
Oh, no, you don't have to bring me.
No,
But feel
I
free to
think
use
you'll
the
really
kitchen
like
too.
it. Okay, for sure.
I like
Thank
the
you.
setup. This is a really nice establishment here.
Right, it's super cute. I love it.
Do you mind if I try a slice of pie?
I haven't been here. Yeah, of course it's free.
Excellent.
I missed the last
Gonna
2
eat a
seasons,
slice.
but I've been on the server for like a year, and every season I do this pie shop and give away free pie.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
It's delicious, thank you.
Yeah. But the very first hub, I was the first building at the very first hub, so.
Cool. Was that like season 1?
Awesome.
No, the hub was only introduced like when it would have been like December last year.
Okay, very cool. Well, I'll keep you in mind if I come across any baking equipment.
Yeah, thanks. Or flowers, pretty.
Flour is
One of the
definitely
ones I go to
the
the
number one
most.
thing, I imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, on that note, do you? I assume you probably have pretty good carpentry skills. Is that right?
Yeah.
Could I possibly enlist your help? I'm trying to add some rain collection barrels on my base, but I have like zero I have 1 carpentry level.
Yep. Do you have the materials?
I have a whole bunch of planks. I got nails. I got garbage bags. I just don't have the skills to use them.
Okay. Do you have a hammer? Because I don't.
Yeah,
I
I've
do
got
have a hammer.
everything.
How far's the base?
It's not too far actually. Here, I can give you the grid. Let me check real quick. It's pretty close by. It's an AI 25. So it's literally you go up the road, right, left, right, and then that's my base. I could drive you there.
Okay.
Cool, that would be awesome. And I think I'll search and see if I have anything you can use for the bakery. I'm jealous of all these armored up trucks everyone has.
If you have the sheets, Bake will armor your car for you.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't have permission.
Oh, sorry, give me a second. We're going to, let's see, we go to Previa, we go to vehicle permissions, we allow passengers, and we just click OK. Okay, you should be able to. Excellent. Yeah, a couple of orb people helped me out. They hooked me up with the sort of the zombie bar on the front of this thing. So Happy Hippie helping me out. Again, yeah, I think I do recognize her from just the hub area in general. Running the, I guess the longest running pie shop on the Harvest PvE server. So there's a little bit of history there, which is cool. And luckily, I don't have to wait around for Jiggly to help me out, so she's gonna hopefully do some pro bono work. Again, I'm gonna see. I don't know if we have any flour or salt or butter at the base. I know I don't have any butter. I probably would have made a point to save that in the fridge. So I'm pretty sure I don't have butter. I don't know if she takes stale eggs. Those probably aren't very useful for her, but we'll see. Let's see what grid I'm in on this. I don't know if that's an option. S, 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 S. I don't know what that does. No. Okay. Gotta keep my eyes on the road here. I almost hit a zombie. That's no fun. Almost there. It's the next left, or, well, two lefts, but almost there. I don't know if she's not talking or if my glitch is happening again where I can't hear anybody in a vehicle, but we'll see. Alright, here we are coming up on it. Alright, so what I was thinking of doing is just doing a small staircase and putting rain collectors over my kitchen sink. And I was going to plumb it into the sink. So I guess it's hard to see from this side. But the sink is basically like right here on the other side of the wall. Oh yeah, I need to give you permission. Sorry.
You
Safe house?
can't. Not for
Oh.
claim.
Okay, so I just have to release the claim for now?
I'm thinking you can just create them and you can move them up there. What's your carpentry?
My carpentry is only level 1. So
Okay,
like I can't build stairs to get up there. That's my problem.
Yeah, is this did
Well,
you
actually,
get this claim from a mod or just is this vanilla claim?
vanilla claim. I just right-clicked it and claimed it.
Okay, just drop it. I'll be pretty quick.
Okay, it should be down. So yeah, if you want, I can help lug planks over to that area if that works for you, and I'll go get the nails and I'll drop the hammer and everything for you.
And yeah, nails, garbage bags.
Got it. All right, this is gonna be nice. Okay, so she needs the hammer, maybe a screwdriver. I don't know. Let's go get the nails and the garbage bags. Again, let's make a note. So it's not on this tile, it's the next one. So yeah, right here, basically dead center of these three. Nails are in here last time I checked. 2 boxes should be good. Let's get the trash bags. Garbage bags I got there. Garbage bags. Boom. Garbage bags. And again, folks, this is why you've seen me randomly grabbing garbage bags this entire playthrough.
Okay, second time.
Oh yeah, she could come inside and see it. Duh. Okay, I think, how many is that? 24? That's enough to get started. That's enough for 6 barrels. Okay, here's the hammer and screwdriver if you need it. Garbage bags. 2 boxes of nails.
How many do you want?
I guess 6 rain barrels. How many can it fit? I guess it would be, what, 8 around? Or I guess 7 around?
That's a lot.
Maybe just 6 rain barrels if that's possible. I wanna be stocked up. The water's out, you know.
Yep, fair.
Let's see. That might be asking a lot, but we'll see. We'll see. I just saw whatever logs are right here. She's got easy access, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab all the planks that I've already created and hoof them on over.
Do you have a sledge?
Oh, I do not have a sledgehammer. Do you need that for the roof or something?
No, just get rid of the stairs. It's okay.
I mean, you can leave the stairs. I guess that would be okay. I could put like a little mini fence around it. Again, I'll be able to level up carpentry and like build like small fences and stuff. I was just trying to get a head start on the rain collector barrels. Okay, I'll bring more planks over. So I can probably grab 6 at a time in my 18-pound bag here. Yeah. This is it's gonna save me a lot of headache here. I'm hoping she doesn't crack the roof open though, because then We will not be staying very warm, but we'll see. Oh, I guess they're not. What is it? 2 pounds each. Okay, so I can carry 9 planks at a time. Beggars can't be choosers. However, she figures that out. I think I have the pipe wrench though to plumb the sink up, so I think I can do that. I don't know if that requires actual skills. We'll figure that out soon enough. I'll be begging another player to lend their hand. I'm gonna take this other load of planks over, and then I think I'm gonna check the kitchen to see if we have anything we can lend to her bakery. You know what? Let me bring these upstairs. I'm just gonna put them up here. Makes more sense. Hopefully I'm not putting these in the way of the new rain barrels, but we'll see. Can I disassemble stairs? Is that an option? No, yeah, I guess that's why you need the sledgehammer. Duly noted. Duly noted. Alright, so this would be, if I have anything that's worthwhile, like flour, this is probably where it would be. Alas, I do not. Okay, well, what do you know, what do you know? She said baking pans she was looking for. I don't think I have any of those. I don't think I would have grabbed any of them either. Okay, oh, there's some flour. Okay, cool. So we do have something. Again, that is sort of the primo item for a bakery. Obviously, you need flour to run a good bakery.
I think these are. You can only have 3 because of the way that the sink is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that'll still work. Oh, okay, you already got them built. Oh wow, that's awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dump all this on the ground real quick.
Do you have a pipe wrench?
A pipe wrench, I believe I do. Do I need any skill to plumb?
No.
Okay, let me just check that real quick, and I'll see. I don't like anybody being in my house without my supervision. That's a little disconcerting there. But she's been helping me out. Here, it's in here.
Sorry, I'm just like going through your stuff.
No worries, I don't have that much. Okay, let me try it out here. Alright, I think that's good. Yeah, I mean, I obviously don't have any water yet, but I think it's gonna work.
Sweet. I'll help out. Just reclaim.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. Claim safe house. Use safe house. Respawn. Safe house. Okay. Amazing. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, and I found a little something you might like in the house.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem.
You will take me back.
Yeah, I'll take it back. Oh, the lags. Hold on. I'm getting a little lag. You're inside the van, right?
Yep.
Okay, just checking. That saved me a little bit of headache, because I was going to have to grind carpentry for like a day here.
Like I said, to get some stuff to armor your car, bake, or be good, and doing all the stuff, a lot of skills.
Cool. Do you mind actually just typing that name in like local chat just so I have it? I want to see who she's talking about. She's cutting out here, but I want to get the name of the freelance mechanic. Awesome. Okay. So just the whole faction. Mole draw, okay. Good to know. I might end up stealing another piece of pie when I get back there, actually. I've got a map loading issue here. Okay, it's coming back. So again, I think each rain collection barrel holds like 100 liters of water, something like maybe 200 liters. But yeah, if it's 100 liters, that'll be
Are you
300
in a faction
liters.
by yourself, or have you got people?
No, I'm in a solo faction right now. I haven't really decided exactly what I'm doing. I'm not on a ton on the server. I mean, I play a little bit more on the weekends than anything else. But I don't know. I was working with Jigglyhunk. He's kind of seems like he's trying to develop cures when they enable that. So I was going to help him out a little bit with that endeavor. But you said y'all are based in Moldra, right? She's still okay. I don't know. Maybe. Hey, what up, Stiglitz?
Yo, yo.
How's
I'm
it
actually
going?
in a Discord call right now. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
But it's good seeing you, bro. You take it easy, huh?
Yeah, you too. Okay, I might steal one more piece of pie before I head out, if that's okay.
No problem, dude.
Grab one, and we're done. Appreciate it. And thanks for all the help with the rain barrels.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, if you need help with anything, just let someone on Bake know. We're pretty good at helping people, so.
Awesome, appreciate it. Are y'all doing the event tomorrow?
Probably some of us will be there. We've got a big group. There's like 15 of us.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, I might consider. I mean,
Yeah,
if
but I'm Australian.
oh, I hear you. Yeah, it's a little tricky with time zones. Yeah, I was thinking about joining up with another faction. I just hadn't quite decided yet because I'm not on too frequently. So.
Yeah. You can see a few of the factions and looking for group.
Oh yeah, good point. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, I appreciate it. Yeah, you have a good one.
No problem.
Okay. We have water. We have a generator. We've got 2 vans. One of them is a mini. And let's see. Now we've got a little bit more freedom of movement here. Should have picked up the hammer when I was back at base. That was a little bit of a flub up. Let's see here. Since we're in the neighborhood, I'm gonna swing back by and see if Jigglyhunk is still at home, whether or not he's at home. So we still have those items available for trading. And again, the event I was referring to is apparently on the next day here, there's going to be some sort of the first official server event. We all meet up at the hub and they'll tell us what's going on. Anybody home? This guy is just not hanging out here, huh? Pretty sure he's on the server. Maybe he went over to another town or something. This might just be his, like, home away from home. Come on. Where did I end up putting my... No, I guess it's over there. grab that journal, the bound journal, figure that out. So the idea is, at least my personal protocol, I'm going to keep the bound journal at base. Then every time I go back to base, I'm just going to transcribe everything I know into it, kind of update it, and then leave it in the base. That way, if I die, I respawn in the same base. All I have to do is read that journal, and we're back up to speed like we didn't lose a step. So again, I'm not entirely sure if the physical traits translate, like strength and fitness, but I believe all the other ones do. So the learnable skills like carpentry, cooking, all that jazz, I think that will translate into the journal. So I guess I could check. The journal should probably list out what it contains. So that'll be good to know. Oh, headlights. Headlights on. There we go. Okay, it's a Final Destination kind of flashing headlights situation going on here. And we are moving. Same zombie I keep almost hitting. So I gotta just get out, take him out at some point. Getting a little chilly. I'm still getting a little peckish here. We're gonna go back. Might actually cook up some of my perishable food because that's gonna start going bad. Even in the freezer, it will eventually start to go bad on you. Freezer holds it for a while, but it's not permanent. Maybe I'll try to cook up some of those stale eggs or something first. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Again, I think I mentioned this in the previous episode, but I think I'm probably going to kick the ambient music back on in the game. I usually keep it off for recordings, but moments like this where we're just kind of chilling, rolling along a country road, it seems like it would be nice to have some ambient music occurring. Okay, let's lock the trunk and kill the engine. There we go. Oh, you know what? Lock the doors. Okay. Who knows? Maybe I just unlock them when I get out. Let's right click it and see. Can I lock the door from the outside? I don't know. We'll see. So, again, what she was able to do is basically the massive hookup. We're going to grab our utensils here, hammer, screwdriver, nails. We'll leave the planks because those are just all over the place. But we'll grab the bags and these nails. But yeah, so if we go up here on the stairs, you'll see that there are 1, 2, 3 rain collection barrels, which I cannot for some reason. There we go. So it looks like each one can hold 400 liters of water. Now the way she's got this set up is that they line up perfectly with the wall, because the wall is 3 tiles wide. There's 3 barrels right alongside of it. So essentially, all 3 are plumbed into the same sink underneath, which is in my kitchen. That means that if and when all 3 barrels are full of water, we'll have access to 1,200 liters of drinking water. And because of the way plumbing works, at least I believe the way it works currently in Zomboid, is that if it comes from a barrel and it's plumbed down into a sink, it automatically purifies that water. So we can actually test this out. Let's grab our gym water bottle. So again, we got, about a half a liter in here. And I can pour this into one of these barrels. Let's do the one on the left. So add water from item. We'll do a little bit in that one. We'll do this one on the right. Add water from item. Oh, I think that was it. Yes. Okay, well that was everything. Well, that's fine. So here we go. We have a rain collector barrel with 6 liters. This rain collector barrel is showing 6. Oh, wait. 6 in that one, and this one on the far left is kind of misclicking here. I think they shouldn't be that full. Maybe it is 6. I don't know. Well, we either have access to 6 or more than 6. We'll check it out here. Again, the sink is totally empty at this point. So let's see here. If we right-click the sink, look at that, drink, and yes, we have access to 6 units of water. So that was the whole, basically what was left of our bottle. let's fill up and see. Okay, so I think my character might have just drank some of that. Unequip it. Can I unequip it? Yeah. Just unequip it. There we go. Not sure. Either I lost some in translation or who knows? Maybe I took a swig of it. That's fine. But yeah, I should be able to drink directly from the faucet, and we're good. The eggs have gone rotten, so we're not going to eat those. Some meat patties. So we can do. Let's make a. We're actually hungry, so let's make a cheeseburger here. How many buns? Don't think I do. That's all right. All right, so we will kick on the oven here. Throw our meat patty in. And again, we're basically forcing a defrost here. We're going to cook it from frozen to cooked. Just kind of bypass that whole defrosting section. I don't think the cheese needs to be cooked, but can I thaw it? If I throw it in the oven, yeah, it's going to thaw it out a little quicker here. So yeah, we'll pull this cheese right before it stops freezing. We don't want it to, I don't know if it burns or anything, but okay, now the meat patty is officially cooking. And let's see, I'm actually curious to see what happens if we start cooking the cheese. So once it's not freezing anymore, it should be good. Okay, it just stops. Take the cheese out. And now this should finish up. Again, I always kind of turn the oven off just a little bit before we're done cooking because it helps prevent burns. But it'll, obviously the oven's still pretty hot, so this should carry over the rest of the way. The red of the actual item is indicating that it is still hot. So you'll see it slowly dim from red to black, and that is when it's cooled off effectively. So right now it is burning because it's still hot. Look at that. So now if I right click it, I should be able to... Can I not put the cheese on the meat? Maybe I need a bun in order to do that. That is so... I was going to say bologna. That's a whole different meat altogether. Well, let's just eat the cheese then for now. Fresh cooked meat patty. Why is that giving unhappiness? Either way, let's eat a quarter of that, because again, that's getting a ton of hunger. Look at 52 points of hunger. Eating a quarter of that is really good. I mean, that was like, what, 13 points of hunger replenished right there. So, not a bad deal. Again, that's why the fresh food is always so, filling, because it's not common, and definitely won't be relying on it for too long. We got our hammer, we got our saw, we got our screwdriver. Don't need nails anymore, or the garbage bags for now. Can we put these back in a box? I think we need 100 to box them, so we'll just throw these back in here. Otherwise, looks like we filled that drawer up. Let's put the nails in the junk drawer. Yeah, throw them now. Let's put them in this junk drawer. The other one has more food in it. So we have our food. We've got a little bit of water. Water's still an issue until we get a good rain to fill up some of these rain collecting barrels, but we do still have our water dispensers, so thankfully we can and the great thing is as those rain collector barrels fill, we can use the sink down here to fill up both of these water dispensers. So sort of a positive feedback loop. Again, these hold 250 liters each. So it's basically going to be 500 extra liters of water that we have access to. So all in all, not bad. I think it's safe to say that we are good to go in terms of water. We know we have gas. We know we have power. I should probably fill the generator with gasoline, though. I say we have gas and power, but we haven't filled the generator with power. Or, sorry, we haven't filled the generator with gasoline yet. So let's look at this. I think their gas cans are somewhere in this vicinity. Yeah, let's grab these. And they're both full, so that's quite a bit. 15 kilos of gas. Or petrol, but you know, I say gas. Add fuel, add gas can, item fuel capacity. I think. Well, let's add the gas can first and we'll see what that does. I guess this means it fills it up with 80% of its potential. Oh, that was very quick. Generator info. Fuel 80%. Okay, as promised. So, I think we're going to go ahead and add more fuel from the large gas can, just so this is at 100%. There we go. Probably a good time to connect the generator. I might wait on that, though, until the power actually goes out. That way we don't have to worry about accidentally turning it on or off or anything. Our power is working for now. And yeah, that should be good. The only reason I connect it is if there's a way to make it auto turn on. Let's try that out, actually. We're going to connect it. Again, thankfully, I read the generator magazine already, so we have the ability to do this. And it is connected. Now, if we look at the generator info here, we can turn it on. Obviously, we can get generator information. Again, it's red right now, I think just because it's turned off, or maybe because the power is still active, we don't need it. But I think that is all set and done. I can remove these vines. I might actually do that. Let's remove the wall vine. So, you know what? It's Halloween. Let's leave the wall vines up, actually. Hopefully it doesn't keep destroying parts of the safe house. Like this one here is starting to crack the wall a bit, but I don't think there's much I can do about that. We'll just let nature take its course. And at this juncture, I'm going to swing by West Point and get more gasoline, because these cans, well, this one's almost completely full. You know what we could do? Let's see, I could take it out of the car, put it in the gas can, and fill the car up. That way we don't have to lug this around. Let's do that. So what I've decided is we're going to basically just top this large gas can off. Actually, what's smarter, yeah, let's do this instead. I'm going to fill this with gasoline. So again, we want to bring more and more back to base, and you can use vehicles as gas storage because they all have gas tanks. So it looks like this is going to soak up the majority of this gas can, to be honest. Hopefully not all of it. I kind of want to just fill the tank. Yeah, I think it's going to take the whole kit and caboodle here. Oh, okay. Just a little bit left. Okay. So now if we get in here, let's give it a start. Actually, no reason to do that. Let's just look under the hood. That tank is now completely full. It's in terrible condition, repair-wise, but it is full of gas. Okay. And now we can use the same can to top off the van. Although this is kind of the same difference, because we're going to drive this van to go get the new gas. So basically, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But yes, now we have our 2 empty gas cans and a car that needs a little bit more anyways. We're going to drive into West Point here. We know we have our little mini gas station right there off the main strip. And you know what? While we're in there, let's swing by our favorite little gun spot and see. It's been a couple of days since we had our buku of weaponry that we found. And I know that there's another weapon store somewhere up here, I think right there, that might have respawned as well. So we'll check all those out. Sort of a prospecting run, if you will. Let's get these headlights turned on. We're going to take a little nibble of our burger. Again, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's not on a bun. It's making my character a little unhappy, but who knows? Who knows? Zomboid can be weird like that sometimes. And we are on our way back into West Point. Again, I do have the hammer, the saw, the screwdriver, so we are still well equipped to make the most out of any potential carpentry grinds that we see. Again, I was committed to chopping down an entire forest at the start of the episode, but thankfully we found a friend who made it not necessary. Turn on some heat so we don't die of frostbite in the car. It's always a good policy. Again, I'm not sure if the digital watch reflects the temperature inside the vehicle. I think it does, so if that's the case, we need to crank this up a little bit more. There we go. Still on. Okay, we'll see if that works. Yeah, because it looks like it's still dipping, but I don't think I have any broken windows. If there's a window broken, again, it's like driving with the window down. Heat's not going to do much good. But I believe that everything is locked up and intact, so we'll see. Again, it just shows my character is still getting chilly. And again, we are prone to colds, so we want to avoid dropping too much in temperature. Another thing to keep an eye out for, at least in the short term here, is warm weather gear and clothing. So, again, we've solved most of our resource problems at home, but now we need to be concerned with moving about in the environment with our frail constitution, which means basically gearing up with parkas, beanies, hoodies, gloves, boots, all those things. So, you might know that generally I ignore almost every clothing store in the game, but it might be time to actually swing by one and see what they've got in the winter department. But first, gasoline. See, it looks like I'm getting less okay, well, the temperature is going up now, so we'll see when I hop out of the car if the temperature drops immediately. And that means that, yes, the heating is actually working in the vehicle. I think I'm coming up on, I got a couple more blocks till I get to the gas station here. Making my way downtown. I'm kind of browsing as I pass zombies. I'm seeing if anybody looks particularly bundled up. I might hop out and take them down. Steal their fit, you know, as it were. Catch their loot. Alright, here we go. Gas station time. Gas pump is going to be on the left side. Pull in pretty quick here. Leave the lights on just because it's pretty late at night. We need the visibility. Again, clear your pumps. Looking good. We're going to first top off the vehicle. Won't need much. Okay, and then we're going to fill all these gas cans. So we have a fully filled van at base. We have just filled this van completely up. And now we'll have two fully fuel gas cans. Fully filled, sorry. Hop in, throw these in the passenger seat, and keep on moving. So I guess the permissions work. Oh, Matt. Split off here just a second. Again, we are over encumbered because of the gas cans, so keep that in mind. If things get really dicey, we have to lighten the load. We can either drop it on the ground or just throw it in our duffel bag. So, but I will take a peek and see. Oh, silver ring. We'll grab that. You never know. Basically like a little hobgoblin here. Okay, finish taking up the fuel in the large can. Alright, looking good. Now the other issue is, I don't know who or what will be responsible, but I think when the power goes out at the gas station, which means the only way to get fuel is to bring a generator and hook it up. You can imagine that results in some logistical issues for other players. So I think there's going to be a whole lot of not my problem going around, people stocked up, you know, or they'll have to bring their own generators and kind of piecemeal it, who knows. But I could see that becoming a little point of contention as the server progresses here. And West Point is a ghost town. I think players come through here often enough to draw zombies basically outwards, so they all end up going to the the outside of town. So they're either drawn by the vehicles or players get out and just, you know, wipe all the zombies out while they're looting through town. What are we looking at? Okay, it's not respawned yet. Aiming 3-4. I don't know actually if I've grabbed that book last time I was here. I had a second copy. I probably had a second copy, so. Don't think anything else in here is very new. I'll check the lockers. Short one, we already read that. Ooh, is there something in the lunchbox? A rotten banana. Okay, there's a couple things in here. We'll grab the reloading. Aiming pro critical shot. Increased critical chance 10%. I like that. We'll read it. The short blunt book, we'll grab that. Again, I think I have the majority of these. I actually think I have the full set, to be honest, but look at that. We have a scarf, face mask, and a balaclava. So that's a couple of potential cold weather items. 1-hole balaclava, 3-hole balaclava, and the face mask. What does this one look like? Casual, back casual. Okay, I think I see. Oh, actually, there's even more here. Did this just respawn? I feel like, unless I'm tripping, I don't remember seeing these satchels or anything in here. I'm gonna throw all this on the floor. I don't think anybody would really want any of this, but let's see. We got a men's tactical hoodie. Again, the insulation, not really amazing on that, not really worth grabbing on purpose. Condor camouflage cap. Double holster. Can we wear this? Okay, I like it, I like it. So the holster we have, double holster that we just put on. Okay, cool. Again, I don't know why it has an insulation. Oh, I guess they both do, okay. Fingerless tactical gloves. Combat speed modifier 1.03. Okay, so I think this actually makes you move faster, if that's correct. Anything over 1 makes you faster. We'll wear these. Again, fingerless, so could potentially be dangerous. These are the leather gloves, but they have much less scratch defense. Again, wind resistance. I'm looking for insulation as sort of my new de facto stat. Obviously, scratch and bite resistance are the top stats that we're looking for, the best in both of those categories, but insulation is next. These gloves are kind of rough. We'll keep them for now. Yeah, we'll keep this for now. Let's eat another little bit of our burger here. I think we've got 1/4 left. I think this will be, yeah. This will fill us up pretty well. Okay, then we got 1/4 left, so. Again, the food goes fast. You know, you get hungry when you're doing loot runs. Just a fact of life. Alright, there's one other main area I want to check out. Well, 2. I'm going to swing by Gigamart, out of habit. And then we're going to look at the other gun store. Let's do the gun store first, then Gigamart. And we might go by the mechanic shop on the east side of town. Because, well, it's a mechanic shop. There's a chance they have a sledgehammer, which I have yet to collect. It's kind of the last big, like, zomboid survival must-have that I'm looking for, is the sledgehammer. If you find that, it opens a lot of doors, if you catch my drift. Ooh! Sorry, didn't mean to hit you. How's it going? Did you just go by the gun store? Okay, I don't know if he can't hear me or if he just... We'll see. Sounds like his car might be dying, but pretty sure that guy just came from the gun store and it's going to be empty. Put the lights on the inside here. Leave the engine running, and I think that's a katana zombie that's walking towards... Ooh, you know what? There's actually a couple of items in here. 45 boxes. Let's put this in the duffel bag. So if he did come by, at least he left a couple items. And if he didn't, then he missed out. R788 magazine, that's nice. That'll come in handy. Ooh, another R700 rifle. Range is a little lower than the other one I've got, but ooh, box of rounds. We'll take them, we'll take them. So yeah, I think I was correct in swinging by here, because this definitely is a respawn of this loot. Farming magazine. I don't really need it, but why not? We'll read it. And we'll keep this one for fun. Bathroom, sink's all empty. Let's check the back storage room. Ooh, box of shells, a pack of 9mm boxes. This is the kind of loot that I am talking about, folks. Magazines, both literature and weaponry. Hey, what's going on? I like the Ninja Turtle outfit. Steal some money from the register here. Are you looking for anything in particular? Oh, you need a tow? I can give you a tow. Was it that car that I just passed? Let's move the fuel to the back seat here. Got a zombie. Come on. There we go. Where do you need to go? Y28 faction base. Let's see. What is Y28? I didn't think there was a Y on the map. Oh, wow. He is not close at all. That is quite a distance. Oh, I don't want to get shot. Let's see. Let me see. What's the best route there? If I can get on the highway, I could probably take him, but I don't know if I want to do all that. I'm gonna have to go down the basically this back road here, hop on the highway, right, left. Oh my goodness, it's so far. It's up the street. Okay, if you give me directions, I can give you a tow. Maybe he's misquoting the position, but we'll see. I am not very optimistic about this. What happened to his car? Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. Is he bleeding? Hey, I think you're bleeding. You alright? Okay. Here, I'll get in front of you. Oh, he wasn't wearing shoes. Well, you know, Ninja Turtles don't wear shoes. He's got a point. Okay, we hit V. Go. Oh, I don't have permission to tow you here. Let me check my car here. Previa permissions. Allow inflating, allow detaching, allow attaching and detaching vehicles. Okay. That's different. Got it. Cool. Okay, you can either, I guess, stay in your car while I tow you, or I think I need permission to attach it. Alright, I'm going to assume he's done it. This guy's shooting out the window? What's going on here? Oh, I left him behind. Oh my god, that's funny. Sorry, I'm coming back. My bad. Okay. I don't think my van's strong enough to tow you, to be honest. Yeah, I don't have the horsepower. Right over here. Alright, does that work? Oh, I need permission to detach the car now. Can you do it? There we go. Alrighty, man. No, I'm all good. Just, stay alive out there. Alright, take it easy. Well, I don't know if that was Raphael or who it was exactly, but pretty nice as far as Ninja Turtles go. Take a quick scan at the shopping center here, and then we're gonna head back to base. Yeah, again, I could have given him a tow, but it would have taken a long time, and frankly, if we encountered any zombies, we would have been in a pretty rough situation there. So let's grab this tray. Muffins. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Fury cake? Whatever the heck that is. Okay, I actually don't really want the chainsaw, believe it or not. Looking through. Do. Hey, cereal. We know the cereal has toys, so that's always fun. Grab that. Again, we should probably be grabbing a lot of those things like rice and stuff, but who knows. We'll leave it for now. Evaporated milk. Can't go wrong with that. And I think that looks good. Oh, jar of kimchi. Oh, that's kind of cool. Grab that, and you'll just eat this yogurt. I think we finished our burger. Oh no, we still have one bite left of the burger, so we'll finish that off too. And last but not least, if there is fresh, we're gonna grab it. So I just did a whole tirade about fresh meat and how rare it is. And we got some here, so that's a good deal. Also have fresh bread. Ooh. Spared no expense. Lemon meringue. Get out of town. Okay, well at least the apples are stale. Grapefruit fresh. And fresh tomatoes. And I think that's going to do it for this particular loot run. Again, I'm not sure why, but I'm going to take all the money I see in all these registers because, I don't know, general thievery, and supposedly it's worth something. I've yet to see any evidence that it is. But, yeah, what can do? Alright, let's head back to the car. Check for my gasoline. It's still in there. Good news, good news. Alright. Time to go back to base. Heading down Main Street of West Point. Oh my god, I almost hit the guy again. Jeez. Alright, so we found some food. We found a surprising amount of ammo that I did not expect to come across. We actually did get a couple of cold weather items to wear. And most importantly, we got a pretty much fully stocked on gasoline. Looks like a Civil War reenactor in the road there. A Revolutionary War. But yeah, we're looking pretty geared up here. And of course we have the rain barrels that have been installed on the base by our friends at the bakery. And frankly, I might actually be bringing some of this bread over for them. I guess they're the ones making bread, but it probably wouldn't hurt. I could use it. So it's been a fairly eventful episode here today. Again, just getting ready for the future. It's also been surprisingly mild weather. I was expecting it to get pretty crazy, what with all the snow falling on the previous episodes, but thankfully it's been a bit more calm and clear weather-wise. Ironically, we do need some precipitation because I need those rain barrels to start filling up. Otherwise, water will become more and more of an issue, and we might be boiling river water if it comes down to it. Again, you can't just drink water straight out of any body of water in the Zomboid because you can get parasites. Just like in reality, if you don't boil it, you are prone to illness, so to speak. And it can even be the end of your character, so be cautious. Coming around the corner here. Almost back at base. And all I'm going to do for the end of the episode today is pop some of this fresh produce and protein into the freezer, and then we will call it an episode. So I'll start saying my goodbyes. If you made it this far in the episode, as always, feel free to like and subscribe to keep up with our adventure here in Season 11 of the Harvest PvE multiplayer server. And again, let me know in the comments with regards to a couple of the questions I asked throughout the video, namely, should I be cutting out all the inventory management that happens at the beginning and the ends of the episodes? And secondly, should I kick back on the game music? You know, when I'm driving along and you've got that ambient Zomboid music cranking in the background. I just kind of assume that a lot of people who play the game frequently have heard quite enough of that soundtrack. I think I passed my base. I did. So that's why I'll usually leave the music volume on 0, because it gets a little redundant if you're a Zomboid player. If you haven't played the game a ton, it's kind of cool. It's very moody, and they also do a good job of kind of ratcheting up the intensity of the music when you're around like a large horde of zombies. It sort of auto-intensifies. So it's a little bit more cinematic. The third option is that I actually edit a little bit more in the videos and you know, make the music sound a little bit more intense on my own. So those are the 3 options there. Kill the headlights, make sure everything's locked up, make sure I don't have any food going bad in my passenger seats. Looks good. About here, let's see. Stocking up the freezer here. Again, eventually we'll fill the freezer and we'll have to start using the fridge, but today is not that day. All this delicious perishable food is going to get stored. And you know what? This kimchi is fresh, but it's also non-perishable, so I'm going to throw that in the freezer too. Technically, you could hold kimchi at room temperature, but not sure how long that really works in the Zomboid. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Well, folks, until next time, this has been Tallidus Plays.